the next big one, we've got the external input, so you can play anything through the filter. This has got that, but this is hardwired, the trick of taking your phones out and stick it in the audio in. That's hardwired on this, so let's play just a single, turn that on, put it on there. Now, nothing plugged in, it's using the volume out to come back in, so you get a feedback loop. There you go. And it's dependent on this volume. Sort of obviously, but I was doing it the other day and I was thinking, why isn't it working? And the reason being, I had the volume turned down. Works nicely with a filter on there, bit of resonance, I mean. The resonance seems to disappear. It does the same on the, it's what the feedback essentially does. It sort of pulls out, destroys the resonant peak. Let's get a sensible noise. Acidy. Watch your headphones. Back in. It's a really nice thing. Add some weight and some nice sort of tubey distortion. Do the same on this. Bring the external in. Let's get a similar sort of thing. What have we got there? We've got a sawtooth. Right, there's a couple of ways of doing this. Easiest way is, I'll talk about the filters later, but the filters, you've got two filters. One comes out of, if you've got in dual low pass mode, you've got the same coming out of left and right. Unless you change the spacing, which changes the distance between, well, does it in two modes. On dual low pass, you've got two Moog low pass filters, one going out the left, one going out the right. If you have the spacing on 0, it's essentially a mono signal. It's the same thing coming out of both sides. If the spacing's changed, this spacing says the distance between, in octaves, +1, +2, +3, -1, -2, -3, of the right to the left. So you end up with a spread of two filters. It's difficult for me to explain. Two filters based on the same cutoff, one higher or lower than what this is set at. But if you've got it set at 0, mine's just tiny amount above 0 to get them equal. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So although it's stereo output, if you're comparing it to the Moog, which I'm with the Minimoog as I'm doing at the minute, you don't need the stereo. So what I can do is I can take the second output and put that into the external audio in. So what do I have here? That'll help. Off. There's other suggestions online that to use the, you have a mix out filter in, so you can take from this output here, you can take an insert cable, take it to an effects unit, bring it back in. But if you bring it straight back in to the audio in, it's an overdrive, but it's not the feedback overdrive because it's not going through the filter first. And you shouldn't bring it out of the headphone socket for anyone that's watching, because that's got such a higher load or higher impedance or whatever that is that it'll blow stuff in there. So just to be aware of. So that's, I think, if we just play these again, I need to tighten these up, don't I? So I'll listen to them together. Trying to get them to sound the same just to compare them. There we go. So let's turn on the really soft and beautiful that. Harder on this. Again, just so it kills the resonance. Got much more bass in there. This is softer. Maybe that's just coming in. Maybe the light's coming in and the sound's putting me off a little bit. That the LED on there. It's coming in later than this light's up. I don't think so. As I'm playing it, as I turn it up, it's not feeling the same, so turn it from 0. And it's completely all over the place. I'll try that from this one. Get to a sweet spot just before that's lighting up fully. That sounds amazing, I think. Anyway, so I think that covers the mixer section and the oscillators. So maybe look at the filters now. I've sort of been dreading this because they are different, and this is a bit difficult to explain, really. It's a weird filter, this. It's sort of quite unique, and it means that you can have this mono synth with your one cut-off knob having sort of stereo effects. What I'll have to do is set up so that we get the stereo coming out of this. Or could I just explain it maybe? No, I'll do the stereo.